Siren Mini, which I know doesn't give the best quality sound, but it's what I have. It serves me well enough. So today I'm just gonna be trying out some different sounds that I enjoy myself, and if you enjoy them too, then maybe we can do this again sometime. The first one I'm gonna try is controller clicking. I have with me my PlayStation 4 controller. Button clicking is one of my favorite sounds when I listen to ASMR myself. I hope I can do it justice here. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking in the background. If not, then it's okay, but this section might be getting cut because of that. I'm recording in the evening because I thought the house would be quiet at this point, but I guess I was wrong. I would record games from the PS4, except that I don't have a capture card. So if you have any good capture card recommendations for someone on a budget, then please leave them in the comments below, cause I'm looking for one. I also have here on my desk my Nintendo Switch Lite. Its buttons have a very different sound to them. I was so sad when I learned that you can't record video off of a Nintendo Switch Lite without jumping through some very dramatic hoops. Because I have a lot of games on the Switch Lite that I would love to play with you guys. It does seem a little strange for me to be recording ASMR on what was previously just a gaming channel. But I think this channel really is just variety. I just do what catches my interest, and hopefully you guys will enjoy being along for the ride. The only thing I don't think I could do though is like vlogging. I don't understand how people are able to do that. I would be terrified. nice. My DS is so old that the joystick has become kind of sticky, so I don't play it very often anymore. I used to try and cover it with like a piece of tape, but even that's still not a very good solution. Although I think the game I'd want to go back and play the most is Ever Oasis. I adored that game, and I like practically 100%ed it. That and Pokemon Y. Those two are my favorites. I've played Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Sword as well, but nothing can beat the charm of XY. I've never gone back and played any of the retro Pokemon games, but maybe I should. I've also kind of wanted to play Legends Arceus. I heard that one was... a lot of people enjoyed that one. I think my favorite out of these three was probably the PlayStation 4 controller. I think that one had the best clicks, but I'm not sure. You'll have to help me decide. I have here also a book. I actually really enjoy book sounds as well. It's a hardcover book called The Dragon Riders of Bern. It's a hand-me-down from my mother. a lot for me. I think it's been long enough now that I would want to reread this book again. Because when I read it the first time, I think I was a little too young to fully appreciate it. Horses is the very large animal you can ride on. Because I'm not quite sure what else dragons and horses really have in common. When me and my brothers were kids, we had this horse that we'd got, this toy horse that we'd got from the secondhand store. And because of that, it was not in the best state. Its hair was really ratty, and it had a button on it that was supposed to make the horse neigh. But when you pressed the button, it would make this horrible, I don't even know how to describe it, and I'm not about to imitate it in an ASMR video. It sort of was like a combination between a scream and a donkey. And I'll let you fill in the gaps on that one. The problem arose when my older brother and I, since we came along first, we had split all the toys evenly between us. So that my little brother, when he was finally old enough to want to play with us, we didn't want to give him any toys, because we already had the system worked out. So we gave him that horse, and told him that was his Barbie. And the poor guy actually went along with it. He was like 3 or something. scratching now. I'm not sure if this is gonna sound good or if it's gonna be too abrasive. If you're hearing this, that means it turned out okay. Well, at least to me, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try anyway. If you heard my tummy grumbling, no, you didn't. I'd cut it out, but I don't actually know how. Not without creating an odd cut where there doesn't need to be one. I have a feeling that this would sound a lot better if I actually had fingernails to tap with. My fingernails are so short that it creates a different sound than I think I'd like. Another sound that I think would sound better with fingernails is tapping on glass, or really tapping on most any other things. Okay, I think that is all I have time for today. So, thank you for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed at least some of these sounds.